family business back in 2007. After spending almost more than 10 years outside of family business, I started my career in Tokyo, Japan, working at a Japanese company after college. And then I briefly worked at U.S. investment bank, and then went to business school. And after school, I joined IBM. So moved to New York and worked there for a full flagship company. And we always cherish good partnership. And this joint venture is one of them. And it's like a marriage. Sometimes it's up and down. So our main business in India is supplying metal products, steel products, and also we trade some petrochemical products in between India and Korea.
Okay. So just to give you a little bit of my background, so I'm the minister, capital-less state. Is that we are like a startup. So we are a 3.5 to 4-year-old startup, very hungry for business.
Okay.
Out to get things done.
Okay.
We have strong relationships and history and track record. One relationship that we cherish is the relationship we have with the first family of Singapore.
Okay.
So our entire capital city, Amravati, is actually designed by the Singapore government, free of cost.
Okay.
So the $40 million project done free of cost by them, purely on relationship.
I see.
Saying that I know we've now have very interesting relationship with Korean families. Kia is doing India's single largest foreign direct investment in the automotive sector in Andhra Pradesh.
Okay.
And from the day we signed the MOU to the first trial car rolling out will be 18 months.
Okay.
Which I think is even history for Kia itself.
Jones family.
So yeah, amazing work. Very transparent. We're moving quickly to being more of a manufacturer. So we are the 8th largest state, have an amazing, the longest coastline in India, have 6 operational ports, and we're going to add 6 more ports.
Okay.
And that we believe will play a very, very important role.
Nice.
If you've seen the Texas economy, it's been a port-led economy.
Okay.
And we really want to fashion it around that.
I see. Okay.
And I also believe that as a state, we are at that cusp. We've had serious investments now come in the manufacturing sector.
Okay.
So Kia is of course one marquee. We've had Isuzu, we've had Hero Motors, which is a very popular motorcycle company in India. Apollo Tyres, which is a global tire manufacturer. So we've had Asian Paints, which is one of the Asia's largest paint companies.
Okay.
So we've had a lot of traction that have come in that sense, and manufacturing and its contribution to our GDP is growing.
Okay.
In the lift.
Oh,
That's how I knew he's here.
Okay. Really? At the hotel?
We were
No,
chatting.
We've been doing and the progress that we've made as a state and the kind of changes. And he said, okay, I should meet you. I'm glad we could actually make this happen. I know I'm very busy.
Well, connecting us. Right. That's good. So your family also still managing private?
One of the most important rating is feedback from industry. And we got 89% satisfaction from industry. Saying yes, we're very happy with this change. So that's the kind of relationship. And we believe in deep long-term relationships. That's the way we worked with the Singapore First family, and it's really paid off for the state.
Okay.
So we believe in family values, we believe in creating a value-based system.
Okay.
So I'm really excited that we could meet and look at what are the potential opportunities in the future.
Right. So you're working on like a long-term strategy.
Coastline. So we touch almost 6 states, the neighboring states. It's a very peculiarly long state, which opens up very interesting opportunities. So if you're a more a square, then you could put development in the center and sort of have a ripple effect, right? That's typically the way it's done. But here I can't do that. The ripple effect will go into the other states and not to this state. So we've now identified clusters. So we have an electronics cluster, we have an automotive cluster, we have an IT cluster, pharma, medtech device manufacturing. And the other point is as a country, our ability to manage large cities is a big challenge. I'm not too sure that you've been to Mumbai and you've seen it, I think you'll appreciate that we're not good at it. So the dream that we have is actually to create 100 economic cities within the state. So you're talking anywhere between 200 to 500,000 people working, which is big, but you're talking 200 cities, 100 cities. And the kind of effect it will have, and these cities are actually nothing but a cluster. So it will have all the social infrastructure, housing, entertainment, travel, all that built in. It's a walk-to-work concept.
Okay.
And that's been now a big push.
Okay.
So one such cluster is where Kia has come in.
I see. Okay.
So it's not just about Kia, it's about bringing all their ancillaries together and creating that ecosystem.
I see.
And it's been a very amazing journey for us.
Okay. And my former company, GS Caltex, we do produce so outside Korea. We do have 2 factories in China, one in the Czech Republic. We just started a new plant in Mexico.
And just to put it out there, we've actually signed with them on good practices.
Okay.
And corruption is we deal with it with a very firm fist in our state.
Okay.
Because we believe that it should be always the interest of state and the partner that we partner with.
Okay.
That for us is very, very important.
Okay.
So we actually signed a document to that effect.
Okay.
That no one from our side will solicit anything and vice versa. And they're the only state to action. And any mega projects, we sit across the table and discuss.
Okay.
So that's the way we sort of approach things.
Okay, sure. Now what I can do is, it's not just from GS Global's perspective, but actually, I can talk to your people from the perspective of GS Group.
Yeah.
We do have refining, petrochemicals, IPP projects for power, some engineering construction, right? So if you can appoint us a person for contact on my side, then I can follow it up.
So,
if you can join us.
Yeah, I will join, absolutely.
Now he has an excuse to come to.
I will mention one amazing thing that's hard to understand. This state was 80 million people originally, separated, now it's 50 million.
50 million.
So, and this 50 million that is now on the ocean side, in my opinion.
Okay.
And for Korean companies, they need new markets. Everybody's, everybody in Korea is thinking about abroad, right? And where's the next 20-year market? You have to take that risk of getting into India somehow, right? Now it's never going to be easy. It's never going. And Kia came in and did it big time.
Yeah, so like talk, right? It's all talk. But I think with Kia, we've demonstrated that we execute and we deliver.
Okay.
Because I know that Korean companies have had challenges in India. But I think in our state, we've demonstrated that yes, we deliver.
Okay.
You can have an amazing soft landing here, and we would act like a gateway to India.
I see.
Just to give you another idea, this is exactly what we're doing for the Chinese companies in the electronics sector. Because Samsung, for historically, and one company that we closed is Holytech, and they make all the camera modules, fingerprint modules, and all these. First time they're stepping out of China, and they're coming to Andhra Pradesh. So that's the kind of soft landing that we provide, and the kind of conducive environment. So we basically, end of the day, you have to make profits, and then we as a state have certain responsibilities.
So that's why we need to grow outside Korea. Like Korea is a mature market, or maybe there's a chance when we united with North Korea.
Right.
As you may know, right now has its own challenges at home. So we'll see how it goes.
No, but do look at India. And, allow Andhra Pradesh to be a soft landing.
Okay. To be honest, India always business. We need to understand how to enter the market and then find the right business partner.
Microsoft and to Hyderabad.
Oracle to Hyderabad.
Very well. And not only Microsoft, Hyderabad became the city as it is.
For IT, because of Oracle, Microsoft, SAP, all of them came to Hyderabad because of his vision. IT, email we've done extensive dashboarding of my department, so you can track everything: nutrition, healthcare, education, from a dashboard. And we've done a lot of work, and we need a lot of help. And not.
Well, we can invest in some social impact companies outside Korea, but also we are helping domestically started Korean startups, social impact companies, which are targeting the global market. So maybe we can find some connection.
And the whole idea is how do you make innovation as a way of life. So Vinny handles all such initiatives.
Very nice.
And I can put him onto this.
Very nice. All right. So this time, how long are you staying?
I'm here till Tuesday.
Into stay.
So I go to Shenzhen tomorrow afternoon.
Oh, I see.
So we're closing TCL
Okay.
to come to. Expensive. Once you get dengue in India, it will cost you anywhere between $5,000 to $10,000. Though you have universal healthcare, this is out-of-pocket expenses. So how can you predict that? Given that we have existing sensor, we have 1 million IoT devices operational in the state. So gathering all the data, making sense of it, and actually predicting hotspots. It's great. I mean, this is awesome. But then comes the entire, the framework on privacy and how do we use this data. So, okay, if the data says Lokesh is a potential dropout, so how do you then actually reach out to him? What is the modus operandi?
Yeah.
And interesting. And you're stuck.
Can I get an API into the data? And you're like, why is that? And they say, well, if I look at it, what you can give me is for every student, locality, where they are on the campus, activity, what they're doing, and identity. And a multi-generational effect as well. And they realized if they knew in the first 6 weeks, that's the critical period, they said the students in the library all the time. Is that a good thing? Or
Take off and you don't know what that was.
And it was that was where it's been most, but it's just such an important fact. You just want to know how many more things are like that. How many more?
That's the $1 million question. And in India, we have our own social challenges, right? We have a caste system, which is more prevalent in certain parts of the country. So you don't want this data to be used against individuals. But that's where it gets interesting and more challenging. And this is, I think, a more very, very important in especially emerging economies, because they play a very important role. So how do you build their capacity? And then, for them to understand AI. Let's start from what is AI.
Yeah, result, they can never make the right decision.
Our Chief Minister, Naidu, has been coming to WEF for the last 13 years. So he understands 4IR. He's been on the edge. So he will come back. So what they're trying to do is take rural development as the nodal point, create a sandbox, which is also attached to a village, a big one, with about 5,000 people living, so it's pretty reasonable size. And then use this sandbox as an environment to test, and to look at how policy also affects. And that's also very, very important. So I want to create a framework to test. So we're working with New York University, NYU, they have something called the GovLab. And we're working with them to actually create a framework opportunity to test the products and services, but also then look at policy and create a robust mechanism.
I think you're in a fascinating position. If I sort of project forward where we're going to be, they're more secure. They can't be taken down by a single hit. They can be more efficient, and that frankly makes them more just. And that's that.
I'm more agile.
Absolutely.
So, one thing that we've done is hotels have ratings, right? Star rating for Gram Panchayats. Now, Panchayat is the smallest, zone of administration, geographical administration in the state. So we have 12,000, just to give you an idea. And for this, we've done this rating, or star rating, of where you are. And this is all, we've done it basically islands of data, with a nice API layer, a visualization. This is building up. And all of a sudden you're seeing things become more agile, and they are coming up with innovative models, and which can then you take these models and make it a national, a state or national level.
And the main thing is that because it's local, it's precise.
They know what.
Yeah, they know what the problem is.
They know what. No, they actually know the solution. It's just that no one incentivized them, but they never thought about it. It's someone else's, and we have the solution. So if you can create an agile framework, whereby you make the data make it democratic and people can.
But as the technology evolves, then and trust and control. You want to get to that data. Well, here's the economic activity.
And this is an amazing set, especially on the rural side of things. But I think marriage of both can be transformative. So development and IT as ministries are
in that frugal, rural, distributed environment. And that's how.
I would personally invite all of you to actually come down, see this center called Real-Time Governance Center. This is where 1 million IoT devices, including drones, actually talk to the center. And this is where AI and blockchain and work on drones get captured, including IoT get captured into the center. And we are actually now able to take data-driven decisions. So as policymakers, if we really have that kind of quality data, census is typically done once every 10, 15 years. And data is like a living organism. You don't feed it nutrition or oxygen to that. And the nutrition and oxygen for data is more data. You enrich it. So we have real-time census in the state. It's called PSS, Praja Sadhikara Service. We go registered using biometrics. So it's powered by Aadhaar. So that is enabling us to really target, last mile delivery. We're able to also reduce the gap between have and the have-nots.
Right.
So in all fairness, like drone for us is like a component.
It's that if you're not real time, you're history.
Yeah.
So you're like real time.
I think we're heading there.
Yeah, excellent.
We have like a state now which where other states are coming and seeing this center, where we are helping them out build this.
Right.
But I think we can do a lot more work on agile.
Harrison, did you introduce yourself?
After this,
This
yes.
is a warm up. Okay, you can announce it on the panel.
Yes. We're excited. I know my colleague Timothy Reuter and I are very excited to be a part of this conversation. And the work that you just kind of elaborated upon, we've been following from afar, so getting more detail, more...
We launched the center 18 months ago because of two things. One is when the game called Go was mastered by AI, I don't know if you followed the problems.
Yes.
I took my first AI course in 87.
Oh wow.
And I was in graduate school. And we didn't have data, and we then developed a layered architecture. So that if it's about data, where is it coming from? Internet of Things. So the first question is, how do we authenticate it? How do we verify that? Like an electric circuit breaker. When there's too much voltage, it just shuts it down.
And I think that's when we're going to see it, and that's when people are really going to get excited.
Yes. So the full potential of drones is that's the market that evolved quite fast, and that is quite kind of a mature market right now. So and come back with like an accurate image of whatever you want to observe. So this market has it's quite developed right now.
To add on and not repeat what my colleagues said, I agree with all of you, is so from our point of view, robotics, we address bringing drones to emerging markets. So as Lokesh said before, I think, if you look at this, even emerging markets, we're not even intermediate for many other things. And in a lot of the emerging markets, drones are very interesting because they can produce data where there has been no data before, and where data is not affordable or accessible in other ways. Then drones could possibly even be a bigger market than up north, but it's a more fragmented market because it will need to cover local
Transport, unmanned personal transport, it's a no-brainer for us to get involved in that business. And I think for fairly traditional kind of industry, and natural step for us would be going into the cargo drone business. It's kind of lifting the bar one level higher than what one we're doing today, and it's assuming that we get over some of these regulatory hurdles that we're facing, and that will pave the way towards when we will finally be flying around in flying taxis, which is not science fiction anymore. So I would say for us as Airbus, disrupting ourselves before somebody else comes in and does it for us.
So Airbus making big bets across the spectrum, as you pointed out, from delivery drones to flying taxis, vehicles in more humanitarian aid. And Sonia, on that front, you have been involved with that through robotics, trying to reach
agencies to support their work. So what really is needed today is to create that capacity locally in emerging markets. And what is needed is also to think about the ethical point of view. Because when you have a disaster, people are already in distress. You don't want to add additional distress with technology. Also need certain standards. So we work with a code of conduct, for social good, that does not just take the technical points into view, but also the ethical points and the data points. You say, how do you fly? You need to talk to people first. And I think going out there, and before you do a project, you talk to people, you explain, you fly this machine, it will take images, this is the outcome of the images, and get people engaged very locally through education. And I think this, so for me,
for us, in the state of Andhra Pradesh, and being a new state, we are looking at agile governance. It's about government being proactive and not reactive. So when you want to create a government like this is where technology comes into place. The 4IR comes into place. And drones play a very, very important role to give us real-time feedback. So there's no one project that we use it for. We used it across. So I've given you 2 examples. I can give you 10 examples, but I know the best 3 minutes will come my way. So, one example I'd like to share is Kia Motors is making its largest investment in Andhra Pradesh. And our Chief Minister, Mr. Naidu, wants to monitor this project and make sure that it's getting done on time. So every week a drone flies and gives him real-time feedback on what percentage of the construction is done. The other project we're using this for is Polavaram, which is a strategically important dam. This is where we're getting a lot of real-time feedback on what's the progress every week. So as decision makers, as ministers, as chief minister, we have the ability to take real-time decisions. So we can actually add a completely new layer of data and data-driven decision making. Now think about this application in agriculture. So the biggest challenge in agriculture is knowing the quality of the soil. So the challenge is you take a sample, you send it to a lab, and by the time it comes back, the agri crop cycle is done. Because in India you have small and marginal farmers. Then take this to a drone. Drone is a vehicle. We were just talking about it. It's just a vehicle, right? And you have sensors on it that gives you real-time feedback. And then you link it with an app to the farmer. Voila, all of a sudden it's real-time. He exactly knows nutrition content. He knows what interventions he needs to do. And this can be transformative because he exactly knows the kind of nutrition that the soil needs and not overdosing the soil. So in our state, the applications have just been linked as a platform, as a governance platform. We just have that degree.
Michael,
Adoption is on its way. I think drones is going to be a way of life. It's no longer science fiction. Transporting blood to transporting human beings, it's going to be reality soon. I think as we discussed on the panel, I think battery endurance is going to be very, very critical. And our ability to do long distance is going to play a very important role. So that's when I think adoption will really come into the next level. See, in government, the biggest challenge we struggle is, okay, the drone goes in, has to come back, swap the battery again go in, come back. You're losing a lot of time, you're losing a lot of manpower. That's expensive and precious. So that's why I think battery endurance will play a very, very critical role in revolutionizing this space.
From my perspective, I think we're starting to look at a lot more